All right.
All right.
Stephanie wants to know who your favorite Jackson is besides Michael.
My favorite Jackson, I have to go with Catherine right now. Catherine's on
Catherine.
my mind. Catherine and Janet are my two favorites, and Jermaine.
Jermaine.
And Michael's kids.
Do you like your old Jermaine right now with his like painted hair?
Oh yeah, the old Jermaine. Yeah.
No, I mean old one now.
Oh yeah, I like him no matter
Old
what.
man Jermaine.
He's that old. He's the same age as me. Yeah, I like old Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Corleone family wants to know, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
All time?
All time.
Oh, I got lots of those. Well, let's do a couple of my favorites. Young at Heart, Frank Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. The Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
Are we off?
No, we're still on.
West Side Story.
West Side Story.
I like singing and dancing in half the movies.
Okay.
Okay. Scary movies. Halloween. That would be my first scary one. The first Halloween.
Uh-huh.
You know. When a Stranger Calls. And when I was a kid, the first scary movie I remember running home from the show was Wait Until Dark. Audrey Hepburn. You never saw Wait Until Dark?
No.
Oh, Wait Until Dark was so scary.
Okay.
She's blind in it. It's very scary.
Oh, yeah, I saw it was on MeTV.
Yeah.
All right.
It is hell.
So, Benji wants to know, what is your opinion of Judy Garland?
Judy Garland, I've loved Judy Garland my entire life. It's, of course, The Wizard of Oz started it. The Wizard of Oz started it. Judy Garland was my dad's very favorite. He loved Judy Garland to death. Everything about Judy was it. Judy Garland and Doris Day was his two favorites, so I grew up with both of those.
All right. Sarah wants to know, if you could have Frank and Michael Jackson do a duet on any song, what would it be? Like they'd sing together.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? Maybe they could do it from heaven.
I think it would be bad, to be honest with you.
Why?
Because they have two different voices. So to blend them in a duet would be weird.
There would have to be New York, New York.
New York, New York. Could you imagine Michael Jackson with the hee-hees in New York, New York?
Yeah.
Start spreading the news. Hee-hee. And a couple Shimones in there.
I'd love it.
It'd be bad. Oh, God. I think those are all the questions you got so far.
So what do you want to ask me?
I want to ask you, who are your favorite old Hollywood actors?
Well, Frank Sinatra, number one. But he's not that old.
He's not like in the old Hollywood group.
Old Hollywood, that was before my time. You guys watch way old things.
I know, you're
Frank
from the
Sinatra started me.
50s.
I'm from the 50s, yeah. Old time? Well, like, are you talking like Audrey Hepburn? Or not Audrey Hepburn, Katharine Hepburn?
Sure.
And Bogart?
Sure.
I love those two.
You like Bogey?
Yeah, I like Bogey.
Do you like Lauren?
Lauren Bacall was beautiful.
Yeah, she was.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite Frank Sinatra movie?
Young at Heart.
Young at Heart.
Yeah, and On the Town. All the ones that he sang and danced in.
He sang and danced in them.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of his movies.
I know. I like all of them. I like Gene Kelly, too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to clear my history. What did you think when I was 2 liking Elvis?
I didn't know where that came from. I had no concept of where that could have come from. Because your father and I, neither one of us were into Elvis at all. So it was very shocking when you started with Elvis when you were very little. And that I didn't know it was going to become an obsession. And that it would be like Elvis is in every room. And Elvis everywhere. And Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. Elvis is everywhere. Elvis. Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
And I didn't know Elvis was buried in the backyard. That's how I met you.
It's not. He's not in the backyard.
He's in the backyard.
It's Meditation Garden.
I know, it's very sacred.
It's very sacred.
And I understand why. I wouldn't mind Michael being buried in my backyard.
That's creepy.
But I could go visit him every day. I could finally see him.
That's not cool. That's creepy, man.
I love Michael.
It's creepy.
It's not creepy. If you love him, you should understand that. You'd like to see Elvis's.
Yeah, that's at his house.
Well, I can't go to Michael's.
But isn't Michael's buried in Forest Lawn?
I know, they won't let us in there. We can't go over there to see him. I don't want to talk about dead Michael. Let's talk about live Michael. Okay, crying.
What's your favorite Frank Sinatra song? Summer Wind.
Summer Wind Came Blowing In. That's my favorite.
What's your opinion of Dean Martin?
I like Dean Martin with Frank.
You liked him with Frank, not without?
I like the whole Rat Pack. I liked all of them. They were exciting. I wanted to see them in Vegas when I was a kid, but unfortunately they weren't there when I was there. To the Frank Sinatra fans, did you ever see Frank Sinatra live? I got to. New Year's Eve, Chicago.
Didn't you also see Sammy Davis?
I saw Sammy Davis. I didn't get to see Judy Garland. Sorry, all Judy fans. I did see her daughter, Liza Minnelli. I saw her in Chicago. And I actually saw her with Sammy Davis Jr. The two of them were together.
Why is your voice weird on here?
I don't know. It's going weird. I guess I haven't talked in a while.
If you got to jump into any movie and that would just be your life, what movie would that be?
Jump into any movie and that would be my life. I would have done Thriller with Michael.
That's not a movie though.
Well, it was a
it's
short
like a
film.
mini movie.
Yeah, I would like to do that with Michael. I'd like to be one of the ghouls.
I can't picture you zombie
I would
dancing.
like to do that. Yeah, I'd like to do that dance. I would like it.
I would choose something fun.
Just in case Michael's family's watched this, I want to give my deepest sympathy to Michael's family. And Janet, you have my whole heart. I feel really, really bad for you, Janet. I know it's very hard for you because it's hard for me, and I didn't even really get to know him. I just grew up with him, that's all. But I'm sorry. I'm very sorry at your loss.
How are the Jacksons going to watch this? You act like I'm BFFs with
Well,
all
you
of
never
them.
know. They could all of a sudden go on YouTube and see you and I on there and say, look at it. She liked Michael. I love
Look
Michael.
at, she liked Michael. Like, that's not everyone else in the world.
I know.
You got to play any, role. What would it be?
I would like to be on top of the mountain, The Sound of Music, singing The Sound of Music. The Hills Are Alive. I always thought that was a really good opening scene. On top of the Swiss Alps singing.
It's not a good opening scene.
I wanted to be her.
I don't like The Sound of Music.
To be a nun. I wanted to be a nun, and I wanted to marry the captain with 7 children. What's the matter with that? That was my goal in life.
That was your goal in life? How'd that turn out?
Well, I didn't do that. I didn't get you, though.
Oh, okay.
I got 2.
That's
2 out of 7 was enough.
2 out of 7. Opinion of Anne Margaret.
I don't hold anything against the woman. I really don't.
You should.
She's beautiful. Anne Margaret is very pretty.
No.
Yes, she is.
No.
Yes, she is.
No.
Just because she was with Elvis in the movies.
Madeline says she loves you.
She loves me?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know we were live.
We're not live. We're just recording it, and I'm going to upload it.
Oh, I thought we were on here live.
No.
What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie would be, I don't know, classic horror movies or new age. Like ones around this time or Michael and Freddy and all them.
Michael and Freddie and all them.
Halloween.
That's your favorite too?
The original one.
Yeah, I love Halloween. Michael Myers was the scariest person to me ever. I'm still afraid of him.
Except that movie kind of sucked. We want to be honest with you.
It did suck, but it was really
it
good.
never explained why he was killing the people. He just started to kill his family.
You can't explain craziness.
Yeah, you can.
No, he was just plain crazy.
Well, most serial killers start off killing with animals and stuff, and then they move onward.
Well, he just skipped the animals and got right to his sister. I can't talk too much about Michael because it upsets me too much.
What's your favorite of ever Michael Jackson song? Could be Jackson 5 Michael. Or Onward.
Well, the song that sticks out in my head all the time, and it's because of his death, was Smile.
But that's not his song.
No, it wasn't his song, but he did sing it.
I know he sang it, but it's not his song.
It's not his song. His song, all right. His song that I love all time favorite. I don't know. I love all of them the same amount.
I can tell you what my favorite Michael Jackson song is.
What?
Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, that was. You know, that's the saddest thing about losing Michael is we'll never have that thrill again. That's the part that breaks my heart. Because every time Michael said that he had something coming out, you couldn't wait. The anticipation was just too much. And the minute he got on the stage or whatever he was and whatever he was doing, it was worth the wait. It was so exciting. And there's nobody like Michael ever. There'll never be another Michael.
There was Elvis long before Michael.
Yeah, there was Elvis before Michael. That's true. Because Elvis had that same thing as Michael's got. But those are probably the only two that got that kind of hold on people like that. The king of rock and the king of pop.